Oh, nobody wants to buy home Starlight. That's all they got.
Oh, they got a Homelander right here.
What? Ooh, I'll take that. Welcome to another episode of Heel vs. Man on Card. I'm right now planning out some stuff I might work on tomorrow. Some customizing figures in different ways. But for right now, in this video, I'm going to be opening up this Homelander figure and seeing what I think about it. I'm not always the biggest NECA person, but have been lately. So looking at the box, it's got basic, even more basic for NECA boxes, but it's got the Homelander logo, the boys up top, Homelander, Ultimate Action Figure. It's the same over here, and on the back you get the normal. Did I say Mesco or whatever. You get the normal photos and stuff you get with this. I said Mesco for some reason. Like I even own them. It's NECA. Okay. And on the inside you got a good photo of that, and then everything it comes with him. Get my focus on good. My glasses are bothering me right now, so my focus is not the best. But you got the light beam there, and then 3 different heads, and they're very subtle. When you first look at them in the package, they don't look that different from one another, but they really are. So let's open this up. So this is what we have. So let's do an inventory of what all this figure comes with from NECA. So you get 2 sets of hands. Like like it comes with more sprayed, choking, spread out hands like this one and that one. But I already changed the right hand out with a fist hand. But you get a set of those with it. Plus you get this figure, which has got a slight like grin on it. Like I think NECA does a good job with their heads. This one has a slight grin. Like I really didn't notice that much difference between that one and this one at first, and I was like, oh, he's got a really big grin, and the other one's kind of a neutral grin. But you get that with it, and then you also get this one, which I found out, but since I'm doing this handheld, I won't be able to show you exactly how I did it. But when you're putting the I-beams in, which you have here, like right up, I'm trying to focus on it. You see there's little edges on these little stick out points. Those go into the eyes where you got the highlighted red around it. But you kind of go down a little bit on mine. I don't know if it's everybody's, but just be really careful when you do it. But once you do get them in there, that's a pretty cool, awesome effect. This is the first time I've had a figure that did something like this. I know there's been like Cyclopses that were similar. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit on the head. Yeah. So it looks actually pretty cool. Pull back a little bit. Yeah. That looks pretty cool. And I love the fact that they thought to do the red around, go around it. So, yeah. And it's got some length to it, but it seems to go in there a little good. But let's take a look at the overall body, and then we can put these different heads on and see how they look and take some photos. So the figure itself, and I won't go over all the articulation, it's about the standard for a NECA as far as I can see. But if you look at this, I think NECA does a really good job at painting. And you got his like eagles on the side here. I think his uniform reminds me of God, who's the guy that from Thunderbolts that Baron Zemo was? Whatever. He reminds me of him. And it's nice. Like this is a basic cloth cape, but I think it works really good for him. Like, yeah, I'd rather it be wired. I think NECA should be the first company to start doing those. Wire capes would be really good, but you can see here on his boots. And they did a really good job with I think the detailing on the leather. NECA is one of the best that, if you ask me, they make the leather look like leather. And it has kind of a texture of feel to it, actually. And most of the things they do. So, even overall, I think, like, everybody knows the issues with NECA when it comes to, you gotta be careful, especially when you first get them, when you start loosening the joints a little bit. There's not as much articulation, all that stuff people know, but still, these figures are pretty freaking awesome, if you ask me. So yeah, this does look pretty rad. And depending on the light, you can get like good reflection on the beams and stuff. But yeah, I like this figure quite a bit. And now I'm gonna be doing some photos with him in a certain Man of Steel. That's for sure. My final conclusion on this in my review is I'm really happy I got it. It looks really cool. We'll be able to do some awesome photos with it. Like overall, I really like it. I do like the Starlight figure, like in the TikTok that started as an intro. I seen that one first. It was like the second time I'd seen it in the store. I've seen some people crapping on the Starlight figure. This is a good figure. The Starlight figure is actually better, but I wanted to get this character more for what I could do in photos with him and stuff like that. But the Starlight figure is better than this one. Overall, paint, design, scheme, everything. It's a better figure. So if I'd had the money to spend that much on 2 NECA figures that day, I may have gotten both for sure. I for sure would have. But I had also already bought the new Thing figure, which I'll be reviewing later in the week. So yeah, I recommend this Homelander figure. It's really cool if you're a fan of the show or you want something to counter back with your Superman. It's like a bad guy version of him. I get a very Marvel Man. Or Marvel Man. However you say it. The one that the old British comic character, like, yeah, I get that feel from this one. But yeah, I recommend it. If you get the Starlight too, get it. Cool. Yeah, really like it. The more I look at it, especially in camera where it's a little bit zoomed more up, like, I really like this. So yeah, stop off, go to tinyuniverse.blogspot.com for all Tiny Universe stuff, ebooks, video upload links, like all our stuff we do on there. It'll be on there, comics, audiobooks, and everything. And there be, if you also want to stop by my Instagram, everything I post is posted on there because of the image thing. So my Instagram gets everything. Certain stuff I don't post on Facebook, certain stuff on other platforms, but Instagram tends to get everything just because it's video oriented. But if you stop on there, you'll see my other stuff like my TikTok for toys, cooking, everything. So go to tenure.blogspot.com, and from there you can find my Instagram and everything. So have a good night, folks. I'll see y'all later.